Big bro,
What's up, 12?
Taydatay.
What's going on, bro?
Taydatay. I have to say it for the public.
Right on.
You know, we know each other a little better than that.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, Taydatay of 11.5, the illustrious founding member, solo artist, president of 5 Star Entertainment, and original Bay Rider.
Absolutely.
Well,
yeah, he in there still.
I got mine still. So, let me paint a picture. All right? It's the 50th year of hip hop.
Right.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're calling it. And we weren't around for the beginning of that, but I'm going to blow your mind right now. 25 years ago this year, you released your debut solo album. Did you know that?
Nah, I don't think back that far.
That's all right. We're going to think back for you.
Present.
That's okay. But we also have to celebrate what we've done so that we can enjoy what we're doing.
Okay. I can appreciate that.
It's 1997. I want you to, help the people understand what's happening.
Okay.
It's 1997. You had 2 hit records the 2 years before. 95 with Fiendin' for the Phone. 96 with A1 Yola. You just got a gold record from West Coast Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are on like every record in Northern California. Most notably, title track to 17 Reasons. Shout out to Gold Toes.
Gold Toes.
The Lock and Load compilation. I mean, the list goes on.
Right.
There's record deals being offered to you guys.
Right.
And then you decide to do Anticipation.
Yeah, that was Joe and Chris. Shout out to Dog Day.
Dog Day Records.
Yeah, gave us our debut. They pushed it out. Got me you hooked me up with Sean T. You know what I'm saying? That's before anybody was really working with Sean. MOG, Epicity.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just in the creative mode at the time. We was running with the Bay Rider thing all over the city and shit all over the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Car shows, touring, meeting a lot of cats and everything. So it put me in a position to want to give them a piece of me.
Right.
Let my perspective of my vision coming off Oakville.
So I'm glad you touched on Sean T. Now he primarily produced the record.
Right.
There's some other producers on there. Got Les G.
Yeah, Les G.
He did Cuddy
that's way
Bang.
back. That's way back. Yeah,
He did Cuddy Bang with Big Mac.
Shout out to Big Mac.
Big bro. Lay did one of my favorite songs on the record. Robert Nash.
Oh, okay. What's the name of the song?
Block Snitch.
Block Snitch.
And Vic was on that with you.
Yeah, Vic was on that.
Shout out to Big
and
Vic.
Dig, rest in peace.
And Dig, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Dig. Yep. Love that record.
Thank you.
I think Sean did the rest of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give or take. What was that like? Because TC, Reg, and Enhancer all had something to do with the 11.5 sound.
Right.
Was it hard to not work with them on this record? Or what was your mind state?
No, it wasn't really not hard not to work with them. They forever be my boys, but it was just a money situation. You know what I'm saying? It's what they was charging versus what everybody else was charging.
Okay.
And, basically because, they were dealing with the label situation from Dog Day, so they were accustomed to receiving a certain amount of money for their
service.
For the service, you know what I'm saying? So
As they should be.
As they should be. They should be paid.
But you had a certain budget to deal with.
Yeah.
And we were working with Sean a lot back then.
Absolutely.
Hell, we used to be everywhere with Sean.
Yeah.
And now this is before Sean did Feeling Myself.
Mm-hmm.
And this is before a lot. I mean, he had done the Mossy. He had done a bunch of big underground records, and he was about to make his way. But I know that you two working together, especially at G-Man Stands,
Right.
Find a Way
Find a Way
Studios,
Studios, yeah.
there was just a different sound that came from you.
Yeah, it was. One of my favorite records from Sean and with Mano, Live Another Day. It's one of my favorite records. Mano spoke his heart on that song.
He
you know
sure
what I'm saying?
did. Rest in peace,
Rest in
Mano.
peace.
So, that brings me to the next thing. Since you introduced it, I'm going to name a song,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to just give us whatever comes to mind. There's no right or wrong.
Okay.
So, there's the intro on the record.
Okay.
Anything come to your mind about that record?
No.
All right. Bumping Your Gums.
Bumping Your Gums. Rest in peace to Cell, too. Cousin Cell.
Marcel.
You know what I'm saying? Bumping Your Gums was just, motherfuckers had niggas' names in their mouth. So, it was a shout out to the haters.
Pussy Whip.
Knew a couple cats that, might have been touching the same thing or whatever, and about niggas being pussy whipped.
One of my favorites, and this should have been a single. Roll 'em Up.
Roll 'em up. Lots and lots of ganja.
And you just talked about Live Another Day with Maine.
Yeah.
Ghetto Royalty.
Ghetto Royalty. Well, I felt like at that time, I felt like I was the one off Oakdale.
Period.
Period. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
Natural Born Killer. I named that song.
Yeah, and that too, you know what I'm saying? Basically, a natural born killer hoe. That's how we move.
We already talked about Cuddy Bang. That was a big record too. It could have definitely got played in the clubs.
Party shit, you know what I'm saying? Alcohol. Shit, it was a life that I was living. That was a lifestyle at the time.
45 Ways.
Well, you know how I roll, 12, you know what I'm saying?
Who was on that record with you?
That was the Mossy.
Yes.
Yes, my boys too, man. Shout out to the Mossy, man.
You always had a real good relationship with Muggsy.
Yeah, Muggsy is the homie, man. Tab 2, man.
Tab 2.
You know what I'm saying?
And I always appreciated it because me having been in Vallejo so long before you ever came, you had already had a relationship with them. I had the relationship with JT and through them.
Yeah.
I mean, with them through JT. And so it kind of came together.
We had many party nights, many drunk nights. We was doing a thing.
Loved Ones.
Loved Ones. Dedication to my grandmother.
Granny Martin.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Granny. Miss you. You know what I'm saying? Wish she could see the accomplishments that I created for myself these days now. You know what I'm saying? So, come a long way. I'm selling dope in front of Lee's Corner, man.
Already done it.
Already done it. That was a shout out to shout at cats that was acting like they was moving like how we was moving. You know, we had underlying shit, you know what I'm saying? We already done it. We already been there. We already done it.
Block Snitch.
Block Snitch. Politics, street politics, you know, that was some internal Oakdale-ism. You know what I'm saying? It was aimed at some snitching that was going on for the big homie.
Right. And if somebody ever wanted to figure that out, they could with Google.
Right.
Glendo.
Sean T, Sandman. That was our little take on. We had came across some bad weed, some Bammer,
some Blendo,
some Blendo. That's what they tried to push on us.
I remember that. Home Alone. That's one of my favorites, by the way.
Home Alone, some tweet, Taydatay vision shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really got no. It came out of left, really.
And then Dirty Mackin.
Dirty Mackin. That's what my boy from Sacramento.
Yep. Scandalous.
Scandalous, yeah. Scandalous was a real one too, man.
For sure.
And C. And
Yep, C.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was his executive producer,
Yeah,
right?
that was exec.
They were
He
solid.
was solid.
Did we meet them
too.
through Bobby Ford?
I think we met them through Black Market.
That's right.
Through Cedric.
Through Cedric, that's right. All right. That's the whole track listing for Anticipation. Closing question about Anticipation. All artists and all fans like to know this.
Okay.
Did you make some money?
Yeah, I absolutely make some money. You know
It was
what
a
I'm
money
saying?
move.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna do it if it ain't no money involved.
But it's important. I like people to hear that from the artist because there's a lot of stories that go around where artists don't get paid. Because I'm intimate to the situation.
Get your business in order.
Right. And because I had a different purview, I know that you made that record because you needed to be paid. And that was
no, Dog Day was we signed a contract and we absolutely got what we signed for. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no bad business with them. We was young and didn't understand that things were moving fast and we wanted more. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's a good analogy, and I appreciate you sharing that with some of these people as not a cautionary tale, but as you get what you signed for.
Absolutely.
And read your contracts.
Yeah.
Dog Day made y'all household names.
Absolutely.
And
forever in their debt.
Absolutely.
Right on, brother.
All right, Tayda.
Yo.
So this part is the speed round. And since this is the Bay, this is all Bay related.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. 5 favorite Bay songs.
5 favorite Bay songs.
In no order.
I gotta go with Don't Give Me No Bama Weed.
That's one.
I'm gonna have to go with Straight Killer Sibo.
Okay. It's produced by a Bay Area producer, so I'll accept it.
Okay. Cold Day in Hell, Cold World Hustlers.
Rest in peace, Rail.
Absolutely. Rest in peace, Mano, too.
And Mano.
2
more.
5150, Gangs People Play.
The Green and Whites is on my back.
Right. Frisco Niggas Ain't No Punks.
Okay, that's a solid top 5. All right. The next one might be a little harder.
Okay.
Also Bay related. Your 5 favorite Bay artists.
5 favorite Bay artists.
Also in no order.
Okay. I'm gonna have to say shout out to Black Sea. Right Way. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna say E40. Right now I'm gonna have to say Jay Stalin.
Okay. That's dope.
I'm gonna have to come back into some Larry June.
All right.
And Richie Rich.
Richie
Rich.
I didn't expect that. I like that list.
Right on.
All right. Favorite artist you've worked with?
Favorite artist I work with?
You rapped with a lot of people. Who's your favorite to work with for whatever reason?
I'm gonna have to say as a mentor, somebody I learn from, work with, love as a brother, I'm gonna have to say Black Sea, man. Okay. I'm gonna have to stay with that Right Way.
All right. Prime Factors.
Absolutely.
Favorite producer you've worked with?
Man, that's hands down, to help with the creative raw sound. I'm gonna have to say TC in all of his genres, with the Enhancer, by himself, and with Premier Studios.
I like it. Who have you wanted to work with but have not?
Well, I had a song with Messy Marv, but we didn't interact in the studio or anything when it was created. I really like to sit down. Marv, an icon. Marv had to be on lock. Everybody don't want to say it and give him his roses, You know what I'm saying?
No, he
And
did.
he had the band on lock, man. And yeah, I would love to still be able to create some magic with him.
That's dope. All right. Best memory of the Bay Area rap game.
Best memory of the Bay Area rap game. Well, for me, I'm gonna have to say it was the Bars Awards, man. You know what I'm saying? I seeing everybody come together. It was something for us. It was created by us. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you miss with that?
Okay. That's dope. All right. Now you got to finish these bars. And I'm not going to give you a lot. The only hint I'm going to give you is they're your bars. So you better be able to finish it. You ready?
Shoot.
Shots out to my I can't give you no more.
Niggas on Oakdale representing money like short with a dope tail.
Okay. Winner,
Right on,
chicken
right
dinner.
on, yeah.
That's Taydatay's solo track off A1 Yola,
So-
1996. I appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you.
25 years of anticipation. Now, your career has been longer than that and it's still going on. And so, as curators of the culture, we
I
wanted
like
to make
that.
sure
Curators of the culture.
we wanted to make sure that we document this little piece of it so that they can always say it came from you.
Well, thank you.
Go run it up. All of the 11.5 records, all the Taydatay albums, all of his catalog on 5 Star. And
Shout out to Drew B's. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? Lil' Cuz on the block, man. You know he's sitting down right now.
he'll be on soon. Period. All right. This is the Bay.